Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be a complete walkthrough of the Infernal Source Archaeology mysteries. So there is 4 different mysteries that we are going to be going over. I will be putting timestamps to each of them in the description down below. The first one is going to be Eyes in Their Stars. The second is Embrace the Chaos. The third is Contract Clause. And the fourth is Dagon Bye. Also, if you are someone who wants to try and figure out these mysteries on your own, make sure you don't watch this guide because I will be giving you full solutions on how to do everything. So just a heads up on that. But anyway, we're going to get into the video. I hope you enjoy. So the first mystery of the Infernal Source is Eyes in Their Stars. And this can be started at 20 Archaeology when you unlock Infernal Source, although you will require level 24 to complete the mystery. Also, you'll need 28 gold rune and 36 orthonglass. You should be able to get this as you're going. So to start this mystery, you're going to want to first enter the Infernal Source. The first thing you do, you'll want to search all the crates around. So these crates will give you some books that can give you some archaeology XP. You'll also get some materials, including the gold rune and the orthonglass, and then you also get some crest of Dagons. So these are going to be really important. You are going to be needing the crest of Dagons for this. Whenever you get one, you can interact with the furnace and put one up. So you do need to get 3 crest of Dagons to move on. You'll get 2 of them from the chest. One will be restored, one won't. And then the last one you'll need to excavate yourself, which is why the 24 archaeology is required. And then you'll need to restore that one as well and then put it up on the furnace so you can unlock the next area. And so the second mystery in the Infernal Source is Embrace the Chaos. So there are a few requirements for this as well. You will require level 29 archaeology to begin digging in the second site. And in the second site, you can find the 4 cultist diary pages, which you will need to move on to the next area. So once you got the 4 pages, then you will want to go into this room with the ritual circle in the middle. First, you will want to pick up the chalk and then redraw the circle in the middle. Next, you'll want to go pick up the candles and then you want to place them in the candle slots around the circle and also make sure you light each one. Next, you will want to chant each of these 3 things over the candles, starting with the candle on the west, then you'll go to the candle on the north, and then lastly the candle on the east. So once you have completed all of these 3 steps, a portal will spawn in the middle, and you'll be able to enter the last area. Now moving on to the third mystery in the Infernal Source, it is Contract Clause. And this is by far the longest mystery in this dig site. So there are a lot of requirements, and the biggest being the shiny cow, which is currently selling for around 30 mil. I would like to point out though that it does seem like over the next little bit they will be changing this, so you can either use a shiny cow or a chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry cow. This change has not been made yet, but I will post in the description down below when this change has been made, just so you guys know. So for now, you'll just have to stick with the shiny cow. So the other requirement, you need a dog or even the lorehound works, red dye, a Zamarok brew, or any item that will cause you to damage yourself. You'll also need bacon, which does include bring home the bacon quest. If you are an Iron Man, you will need that completed. Also frog spawn, which you can obtain from fishing in the Lumbridge Caves. You also need the fake beard, which you do obtain from the Rocking Out quest. You don't need to complete the whole quest, just up until that point. Number 8, you'll need a goblin potion, which does require the Land of the Goblins quest completed. You'll also need 1 dragon bones and also 37 prayer and your prayer points restored. So essentially for this mystery, you will need to do certain things for each of the 12 gargoyles. So listed on screen now is just a table summarizing what you need to do for each gargoyle. So starting off with Virgo, for example, the only quest requirement is bring home the bacon for Iron Men, and then what to bring, you'll need the bacon and To do this, you will be interacting with the gargoyle and just giving them the bacon. Some of them are a little bit more complicated than this, but we are going to be going through a walkthrough of each of the 12 gargoyles, and I'll have this up in the side of the screen. So starting off with Virgo, it is the one right out of the gate, right at the entrance. So you will just be stepping through this portal and then interacting with the gargoyle while you have the bacon in your inventory. Then you can just say yes to the chat option, and that will be the completion of the first gargoyle. So the next gargoyle is just right to the right of this one, and it is going to be the Libra gargoyle. And what you'll want to do for this one is use the raspberry emote before you click on the portal, and then also you'll want to click on it once you come out of the portal with the gargoyle. Then you can interact with the gargoyle, and that will be the end of this one. Next, there is one more gargoyle just to the right of this one. This gargoyle is the Scorpio gargoyle, so you can just click on the portal and then go to the gargoyle. What he's going to want is your frog spawns, so just interact with them and then hit yes with the chat box, and that will be the end of this one. Now, when you come from this one, you can go to the right, but I took a really weird path for some reason, so I'm just going to be going off of what I did when I did this. So next I just I backtracked, went to the left, and then I went down using this portal, and then went down using the red portal down to the second level. So then I started doing the portals down here, starting off with the Cancer portal. So for this one, it is another pretty easy one. So you just want to click on the portal, and once you get to the gargoyle, he is going to want you to use your red dye on him. So just click yes, and then that should be the end of this one. Now moving on to the next portal, I just went to the one directly to the right. It's going to be the Leo portal. So for this portal, you are going to want to use the Zamorak brew before you enter the portal, otherwise it won't work. So just drink your Zamorak brew, click on the portal, and then you can just interact with the gargoyle, and he will give you the step completion. Now for this next step, I just ran over to the left a bit. So this next portal is the Gemini portal. This is the tough one. So you do need the shiny cow for this one. You're going to interact with the gargoyle, and you're going to have to let the gargoyle eat your precious shiny cow. I kind of hurt when I gave him my cow since I spent 32 mil on him, but I would say it's definitely worth it. The next one is just to the left of that, and it is the Taurus portal. So for this one, you will want to use the angry emote before and after entering. So directly before you click on the portal, just use the angry emote, and then once you come out of the portal, use it again. Then you can interact with the gargoyle. Now for the next gargoyle, I just went to the left and used the white teleport, and then I used the red teleport again to go down another level and do all the portals down here. So first was Aquarius, and so Aquarius, you needed to actually turn into a goblin before entering. So to do this, you needed to use your goblin potion, which you get from the Land of the Goblins quest, or also you can make it using an unfinished Toadflax potion, and also the Pharmacos berries, which you get from the Makeover Mage. So once you turn into the goblin, you can go through the portal. Make sure you equip something so that you can turn back into yourself. So when you talk to the gargoyle, you will complete this step. For the next gargoyle, it is the Capricorn gargoyle. So for this, you will need the fake beard that you got from the Rocking Out quest. So just wear that before entering the portal. Then you can interact with the gargoyle to complete this one. Moving on to the next one is the Sagittarius. And this one you need 37 prayer. So to enter the portal, just flick on a protect or deflect prayer, and then you can enter the portal. From here, you'll just want to interact with the gargoyle to complete this step. And so as I said earlier, I took a pretty weird way around here. So what I did is I just teleported back here, back to the entrance, and then I just went to the left, went down this portal, and then I went to the other white portal on the end. And then I did the last two gargoyles up over here. So this first gargoyle here is the Aries gargoyle, and you will need to summon your dog. So either that Lorehound or a dog that you bought at the pet shop. and then you can just step through with the dog follower and you'll be able to complete the step by interacting with the gargoyle. For the last gargoyle, it is going to be the Pisces gargoyle, and you'll just need the dragon bones. That is it. So you can just go through the portal, interact with the gargoyle, and he'll take your dragon bones. And then finally, that will be it for this long third mystery. You can check your book and you will have completed all of the mysteries for Contract Clause. So next we're going to be looking at the last one, which is Dagon Bye. And so the last mystery for the Infernal source is Dagon Bye. So there are a few requirements for this. So you need a restored Chaos Star, which does require 68 Archaeology to get. So kind of a higher requirement, but this is the last mystery for the Infernal source. And now on screen now is just the solutions to the puzzle. It's a pretty simple final step if you do just have the solutions, but I will go over how we got them. So anyway, to start, you will want to continue going down to the bottom to the demon. You can also just research 2 things while you're going down here for later. So first, you will want to talk to the demon, and he'll end up giving you a codex page with a certain series of numbers, and this is supposed to be your clue for solving this last puzzle. So essentially what this last puzzle is, you're going to be using this zodiac code here. So for example, the 0 represents how many limbs is on that certain animal. It is pretty weird, but as you can see, you're starting off with all of the zodiac coins. You can inspect each of them. As you can see, the Leo coin is a depiction of a lion, so that would be 4 limbs, so it would represent the number 4. But anyway, that's essentially how the solution was figured out. On screen now is just the solution, so I'm just going to be putting that in, and that is essentially the end of Dagon Bye. So we're going to just put all of those in, and the final puzzle will be completed. And once you do complete this, you will actually unlock Ancient Summoning, which is really, really cool. So you'll be able to create some binding contracts and start gathering up some Ancient Summoning creatures, which is really awesome. You also get 8,400 Archaeology XP for completing Dagon Bye and all the mysteries in the Infernal source. So yeah, this is basically it for this video. As you can see, I'm going to pull up the research tab and you'll see that all of the mysteries for the Infernal source are now complete. So anyway guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video and I hope you found it helpful. I'm going to be making some more guides for the other dig sites as well, so definitely subscribe for that. And definitely make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you did find it helpful. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.